Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Good evening, Murali. Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, we just revise what are the things we discussed yesterday. We discussed about container services yesterday. So we talk about Docker and the problem statement, how the application was working in one system and not working in other system. Then it can be any reason. It can be front and back end or anything. Then we have to find out what is the issue. The same kind of issue was happening in the shipping industry. So we had to transport different goods which are having different shapes and size. What are the things we can able to use? Then some items might have shape, shapeless, and all those things. Then what was the solution provided is container service. So same thing here. Docker is a container service which will carry all the containers, and when we send the containers package along with the application, everyone was able to use that application, and it was working. Right. So we talk about Docker. What is meant by Docker? Docker is mainly build, share, and run. Help you to build, share, and run on different containers. So container is nothing but an operating system virtualization. That means it says take the part of the OS, and it will make sure the environment is running and making sure that application or website or whatever you're creating, that is getting run in all the systems, that is in all the environments. So mainly Docker is a platform which will help you to build, test, and deploy, and container is about the environment which will have all the library file system tools and code runtime everything necessary for the application to run. So we talk about the examples like container versus virtual machine. Then we talk about Kubernetes. Kubernetes is container orchestration. Orchestration means what? Management. So managing multiple containers. So we call also call it as a captain of the ship. So the Kubernetes represents the steering of the ship. Then we also called Kubernetes as K8s. And what is Kubernetes? It's a container management orchestration. And what is container management tool? We have multiple tools here like Kubernetes, Docker, Swarm, and Apache. And ECS also one of the two. So what is its main job? It will make sure the item is available, load balancing, and it can able to scale up and down. And what are the main jobs it will do is deploying, scheduling, scaling, load balancing, batch execution, and rollbacks, and even monitoring also it will take care. Next, Kubernetes is mainly an open source container service. So it will make sure that container provisioning, networking, load balancer, scaling, everything happens and managed by itself. Same thing was ECS, which is a service provided by AWS, similar to Kubernetes. So it will also take care with the help of elastic load balancing, EC2 and EBS and IAM roles. Then we saw ECS has two options. One is backed by EC2 instance, or another one is Fargate. So Fargate is a serverless service where we don't want to do anything. AWS will manage everything. Next, Elastic Kubernetes service is the same kind of service where it will help the Kubernetes service if you want to migrate from Kubernetes to AWS. Then this service will help you. Next, ECR is like your container storage, like your GitHub or your container store. I mean your image storage, where it will keep your images to, and we can able to store and manage and deploy the Docker containers from the images. So it will deploy the images in the containers. So first the main copy will be there in the ECS. I mean ECR. Elastic Container Registry. It will give the access to the third party integration, also access control, Docker support, and ECS integration also it will support. Okay, today we'll see about Lambda. As we already told some things about Lambda. What is Lambda? Lambda is a
Serverless compute.
serverless service, serverless compute service. Serverless means what? As I already mentioned, we don't want to we don't want to
Configure.
manage anything. We don't want to manage anything. Okay. So anyone know about JavaScript?
No.
No. Okay. Fine. So now let us ask, you are taking a computer, okay, and you want to run the code. You want to run the code or application, okay. Let us take any application. Let us take Temple Run or something. You are saying that Temple Run itself is running. The code has to run in the server. The code has to run in the server for 24 bar 7. Correct now? Then only when multiple users try to access this application template, that is Temple Run, people will be able to use it. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Or if you're not getting, I can say let us take Amazon.com. Now Amazon.com itself, it's a website. Now this website has to run continuously. Correct now? This website has been launched on a server, and this server has to run 24 bar 7. Then only when users are trying to reach the website, they can able to view the website. If the server is not running, what will happen? You will be able to see a 404 error in that page. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now this is a main server which we have to pay because it has to run for 24 bar 7. Now let us say when you in a website, you are filling a registration form. You are filling a registration form. Now let us take name, email ID, phone number, whatever you are giving, and you are clicking the submit button. You are clicking the submit button. Now once you click the submit button, what it will show you? After you click the submit button, what it will show you?
I think thank you
Message.
for submitting.
Yes, thank you for your thank you
Right.
for submitting your registration form or something. Thank you for submitting. Correct now. Now this thank you for submitting is also a code. Correct now. Someone has written the code. Correct.
Correct.
They have written a code. Now this code also have to run on the server. But this code is not going to run on the server for 24 bar 7. It is going to use only 1 second or 2 second. Am I right? Because when I click the button only, this is called JavaScript, where when you click the button only, the code will run. Otherwise, the code will be there. As a like a dummy, it will be there. It will be there, but it will not in a functioning. It will not functioning. But here, the main servers you are able to see it has to run for 24 bar 7. Then only the website will be available. Correct. But here, this code has to run only at the time when I click that button. Now these kind of short codes which you want to run, but I don't want to waste money by deploying this one in the main server, and this code also run 24 bar 7 without no use, without no use. So what I can do, I can put these codes in the Lambda function. Not only these codes, any codes, if you think that I'm not going to utilize that code for 24 bar 7, I'm going to use only when the customer comes, or when the person clicks this button or a page, only at that time my code is going to run, or my code wants to run. So in that cases, we have to go with Lambda function, where, because as we previously told you, previously that server has to be managed by 24 bar 7. So definitely we have to launch this in EC2, because it has to be taken care, controlled by us. We decide, we are the user, right? We decide when it has to run, when it should not run, and all those things. But Lambda, what we can say, no, I don't want my code to be run 24 by 7. Only the customer comes, it has to show. Then I can go for Lambda function, where I save money, where I don't want to maintain anything. Where I don't want to maintain anything. Okay, maybe I'll just show you a sample. What is meant by a JavaScript function?
So when you say you do not want to maintain anything,
Mhm.
does that mean uh, are you sharing this info data or maybe the codes with the say with the external party? How is it? Maybe I think somewhere I lost.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. 1 minute. I'll just show you this. Okay. Now I'm creating a just a simple HTML page. You're able to see this is a HTML page.
Yes.
Okay. Doc HTML, doc type HTML, as usual heading we are giving. Inside the body, I'm creating a button. I'm just creating a, this is a title. Okay. Now this is the button. I created a button called button on click. When I click the button, I have to run this code. Which code? Show alert code. That is your function. Now this is your button name. This is your button name. Show alert is a button name. Now this is your script. This is your JavaScript. Okay. Now how to write JavaScript is easy. Function, function name. What is the function name I'm going to create? Now inside the parenthesis, inside the curly braces, I have to mention what statement I want to print. So for printing, I use a method called alert method, because I want to use an alert box method. Okay, I want to print as hello JavaScript. Hello, this is a JavaScript alert box. Now you are able to see this code is there. This code I will deploy it in the Lambda. This code I will deploy it in the Lambda. Like let us say this is a website code. Now how to save a HTML file? File save as, I'll just save this as sample.html all types. Okay. Now I saved it. Now I go to my desktop. I go to my desktop and I check sample.html. Now sample.html came. This is the button name which we created. You see, this is a heading. Click the button to see in alert box the heading. Now button is the one which we created. This button has been created. Now what function has to work is show alert. Now show alert is here. We have already written the code. Function name. I want to print when I click the button, that is on click. On click is the event. That means when the customer click the event, the code will run. Until that, the code will be there in the this file how we have stored in the desktop. It is nothing. It were not used. But when this code will run, only when I click this button, you're able to see. So alert. Hello, this is a JavaScript alert box. Now this code will run only 1 second. Correct na? Only 1 second it run. But that's it. This code's job is over when I click OK. The same thing only you are getting when you submit your registration form. You are just imagine that this is your submit button. Submit. I'm just mentioning. Let us take. Thank you for submitting your form. Okay, and this is like a submit button. Let us take. Button name is submit. Now refresh. So button name becomes submit. That's it. Thank you for submitting your form. This is what you're getting. Now this code is running only 1 minute. Now this 1 minute only we are going to pay. We are not going to pay because I have stored this code in the Lambda function. Now you are getting.
Yes.
Yes, I'm just storing the Lambda function. Now same thing I think. What is it? This Ola Uber similar to that only. And I think this how many kilometers we have used based on the DLP. Now what is that one? I think bouncer in Bangalore. I think previously it was bouncer was there. Correct. We can
Yeah.
use that bike. We don't want to pay for that full bike. We just to pay for only the time that we used, and we can save it in any places, any of the bouncer location. Or one more thing is that some other company name that
Rapido.
we can able to use. Huh? Yes.
Rapido.
Rapido. I think we drop and then they will leave it. We cannot take the bike.
Correct. Correct.
Yulu, YULU. Yulu is there. No?
Yulu. Yeah. That's correct.
Yulu is there. Their stands, we have to use it. We can use their stand. Just go and park the Yulu bike. And but we are going to only use for the amount of time that we used or the kilometers that we traveled. Right? Same thing only this Lambda function. We are removing that headache of taking all into control, all into consideration. The Lambda will run only when we need. So let us see. We come back to the screen. What is Lambda? What is the steps for it? Now Lambda, you can see, run the code without server. Run the code without server. That means you don't want a server is there, but server is managed by AWS. You don't want to pay for that. You only have to pay for the time that code runs, and the maximum time is only 15 minutes. Maximum time. Minimum time is 1 second, 2 second also, because the code number of time your code runs based on that. But your code will not exceed more than 15 minutes. Okay, so Lambda is a serverless compute service, as I told you. Your job is only to upload the code. Okay, and that code will be transferred to your Lambda. Now Lambda will deploy, either it can be an AWS service, or it can be a mobile application, or it can be a website also. HTTP endpoint is website also. Now in this there are two types. Lambda can be work on two types. One is run your code on a schedule. Run your code on a schedule. For example, how we are getting an alarm message. You kept alarm at 11 o'clock. Now what is happening? Or let us say you are sending an email. Schedule means what? You are sending an email.
At specific time it will trigger.
Yes, specific time we can able to schedule an email, right? Yes, same thing. We can schedule the Lambda. Okay, this time only you have to run the Lambda function, that code exactly at 11 o'clock. Like that, you can mention. Another thing is respond to an event. Respond to an event is just now I told you. What is a respond to that event? Event is nothing but that on click. The on click is the event. When I click that button only, this Lambda should run. Correct? Now the code will run. That is what second one in response to an event. So these are the two methods.
And
Next,
in scheduling, can we do like multiple times, like every 2 hours, 3 hours, or it will be only
yes,
one
yes, yes.
time?
That's up to us.
Okay.
That's up to scheduling. See, it's our deployment only. We only have to decide everything. They are giving option. Two options are there. Only either you schedule it or you do it for an event. Next, your code. Your code runs only when it is triggered. As I told you, when the code will run, just because the code you stored in Lambda function, you are not going to pay for any rent, nothing. When we use the code only for that seconds, 1 second or 2 seconds or 15 seconds, you will be able to 15 minutes maximum. You'll be pay. So that's what pay only for the compute time that you use. Remaining server management, how to deploy and all those things will be managed by AWS. So the best example, so this is a steps. Okay, run your code with servers. So first one, upload the code. Second one, push it to Lambda. Lambda, from Lambda, where you want to go, whether you want to it be an application or a HTTPS or a service, then you can plan whether it is scheduled or an event. Your code run only once it is triggered. Okay, now Lambda can be worked with most of the AWS services. Most of the AWS services. So your code can be in S3 bucket. From S3 bucket, you can run a Lambda function. Lambda will go and check the CloudWatch. CloudWatch is what? It's a monitoring service. There you can able to set the timing. That means, for example, as I just now told you, now 11 o'clock you have to send that email. So Lambda is connected with your CloudWatch by default. CloudWatch will monitor all the resources. CloudWatch will monitor all the resources. Lambda, if you have set a timeline, automatically disconnected to CloudWatch. When the 11 o'clock time comes, this function will get triggered and your code will get run. So you can able to configure all the AWS services like event sources to invoke your Lambda function as well. To invoke your Lambda function as well. And alternatively, we can able to use your AWS SDK or command line interface also. So whichever is always flexible is your management console. From that, you can able to use. So AWS will support all the services like SNS, that is simple notification service. Like you are just now I told you the mail service, that is your simple notification service. Simple queue services like your SMS service, mobile SMS service. Next, API gateway, that is one in the one site to another site, or you're just transferring one data from another data from one site to another site. Those things. Now, main advantage of Lambda is it support multiple programming language. Just now I told you example of JavaScript. Okay, now JavaScript is just an example only. It will support all the programming language, C, C++, Java, Python, or whatever language is coming newly. That will also it will support. So mainly, what are the benefits of AWS? I mean, benefits of Lambda. It is completely automated, and it is having built-in fault tolerance, and it supports the orchestration of multiple functions. Fault tolerance means what? It will itself will correct. Like if you go to VS Code, na, you have used VS Code editors. That VS Code editors will show you the error also. If you type something wrong, the code, it will automatically show the error also. So here it will support the orchestration. Already we learned what is mean by orchestration. Orchestration means what?
Management.
Yes,
Run.
exactly. So
Run.
managing multiple functions I can able to manage. Next, pay per using price only for the amount that we used. For that alone, we are going to pay. Next, how to configure this Lambda function. So Lambda function, first you put the code, and if your code is having any dependency files or library files, you add that also. Like your container service, you add any dependency files is required. Then you create a execution role. You create a temporary role, that is IAM role. As we already mentioned, a temporary role. Any service from one service to another service you want to access inside AWS also, you need proper permission and the service key and service id, correct, secret key and secret id. Same thing, first you create an IAM role, that role you assign it to the Lambda function. Now Lambda function will have the access to the other services also. So once we assign the role, Lambda will go and check the CloudWatch. If we have set any event scheduled, it will automatically run the code. Once it gets, the time is getting triggered. The time comes, it will automatically trigger the event. This is the same configuration. Now we'll see the two methods. First one is what? Scheduled based method. I told you first method, correct? Now let us take you are in you are going to office and you have to leave. Your shift time ends at 6 p.m. Your shift time ends at 6 p.m. Now you want to stop the system. You want to stop your computer. You don't want to take the manual task of doing going and switching off your computer and all those things. So what you do, you can also write a code, a script, a simple script like JavaScript. Exactly at 6 p.m. the system has to shut down. Okay. So for that, what are the steps? Let us take how to stop instances. Example, instances means what? Server. Now we'll set the CloudWatch time. Time we already said we can set at 6 p.m. First, we connect the Lambda. We create a Lambda function. Inside that, we'll create a script. What script? Just now, alert script we said. No? The same thing we mentioned. 6 p.m. Go and stop the instance. That's the code we written, and we pushed it to Lambda. Now, Lambda wants to access what? Lambda wants to access EC2. EC2 is another AWS service, correct? Na? So, EC2 you want to access, you need the permission. So permission I need means I should have a role. So we'll create a temporary role called IAM role. In that we attach a policy stating that he can access, that is allow access. You already learned, right? Allow access, deny access only. EC2 allow. We mentioned EC2 allow access. Now this policy we attach to the IAM role. Now this Lambda function has a authority to access EC2. Now exactly it will go at 6 o'clock, go to the server and it will stop the server and it will stop the server by itself. You don't want to do that task. Lambda will do because you code and kept it already automating. Okay. Now same thing you do it for 9 o'clock you want to start the computer. Same thing you can write the script and automatically it will get started. Same thing here you said time based CloudWatch is connected to Lambda. Lambda we assign an IAM role. IAM role have the permission to access EC2. That means Lambda having the permission because of the policy and the IAM role having the permission to access and control this EC2. Control in sense as of now you can start and stop. This is called scheduled event. You're getting
Yep.
okay. Next one, event based. What is that? Second one, event based. Event based means when something happen, I want to react. Okay. Now the best example would be like for this one. You might have applied for some government jobs, correct? Na? There they will ask you a photo which is having only 50 KB, correct? Na? You have to upload a photo which is 50 KB or below 1 KB, 1 MB. Like that, they will put a condition. You might have a photo maybe by 3 MB or 5 MB of size. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
You
Yes.
applied some application forms. Hmm? Yes. At
It
that
happens.
time, what you haven't applied?
No, no, I'm saying it happens that when we upload the photo, it is a big
Hmm.
size as compared to
Exactly.
what is
What you will do now?
expected.
What you are doing? Then what you will do actually?
Change the format.
We change the
Compress.
format, say from
You go to
PNG to
online and reduce the image size website in a website, correct?
something of that
Yeah.
sort.
Reduce
That's
size website, correct?
Yeah.
Now in that website, you will be able to see a button, first button to upload your image,
Yes.
correct? Na? So now this upload button when you click it, it will ask you to select your image that image will get pushed to the S3 bucket, storage service, S3 bucket. Now this bucket, we create two buckets. One is source bucket, another one is target bucket. Now the what will happen means in the back end, when you go to this website and upload your image, this upload image will go to the storage. Immediately, we have already written a code in the Lambda function that pull that image. What? Pull that image. So now Lambda wants to access S3. Again, this is one AWS service, this is one AWS service. So both need permission. So we write an execution role. We create an IAM role, temporary role, where this role have the permission to pull the data from S3 bucket. Pull the data from S3 bucket. So Lambda, we wrote a code to pull the data from S3 bucket. So that too from the source bucket. Now immediately when you upload the photo, it will pull. The Lambda function will trigger and it will pull. This is called event, because something get inserted here. I have to react. That is the code we have written. So someone put the image, upload the image here. Immediately Lambda will pull that image. And since it has a permission, again now another Lambda function we create. There we wrote the code. There we write the code to convert this mpeg into kb size. Reduce this convert into kb size. That code we have written here. Now this Lambda function will run that code. Once you convert the image, store it in the another destination, that is your target bucket. You put that in the target bucket. Now this is called your download button. It will be, you'll be able to see once the image gets downloaded and put it in this image in this bucket, automatically the download button will get activated. Correct na? Then you can click the download button and download the image. So this is called your event based. That is how this event is happening. Only two things. They write two Lambda codes. One is this one. Now this Lambda code is written, but when it will be running? When this code will run?
When somebody uploads the photo.
Yes, exactly. Only when somebody uploads the code. Until and unless if we are not going and uploading anything. Let us take reduce the image. Reduce the image size. Now see here, this reduce image size is there na? Yes, this site, until and unless we go and upload something here, this code will not run. This code will not run. They don't want to pay any server cost until and unless we use it. So now the developer or the company is saving money as well because they use the Lambda function. Okay.
Is it only for this or any other
No, no, this
type
is just
of
an example. This is just an
example?
example.
Okay,
We can use it up to, see, I told you registration form also, na? When you click the button only, the code will run.
right.
Yes. So soft limits for this Lambda quota, we concurrently can execute 1000 Lambda function at the same time. And your function and layer storage, that means your file size can go up to 75 GB per region. Per region, you can go up to 75 GB. Next, the maximum memory allocation. That means when your function runs, the code runs, it can take up to 1 GB of memory. It can go up to, it can take. And as I told you, function timeout is only for 15 minutes. Function timeout is only 15 minutes. Next, deployment package size. That means along with the layers, you want to deploy some other additional things. You can go up to 250 MB of unzipped files. And container images. That means you can able to use images also. For example, main example. Let us take you. You have your college computer lab. Correct now. You have computer labs, around 100 labs, 100 computers will be there. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Now this 100 computers, let us say, you will have two administrator minimum, lab administrators.
yeah.
Okay. If the management is asking to format all the 100 systems with Windows 11, okay, what will happen? How much time they will take? All are desktop computers, you know, right? College labs, 100 computers they want to format. How much time they will take?
And it will be done by the admin.
Only 2 people are there.
Okay. So it will take a lot of time.
Yes. Now let us simplify this with Lambda. Now what will be the size of your Windows 11 file size?
Some 3 GB or
Yes,
5 GB.
exactly, 3 GB. Only this 3 GB file, I'll write a Lambda function that I want to install this application in all these systems. I'll mention the IP address of all the system. Only job the administrator has to do is just to switch on all the systems and come back. I think in a row like 10 systems are there, one switch is enough, right? One switch, all the systems will switch on, or you can just switch on all the desktops also. Now in the main server tabs on the main admin server, I can just put the Lambda function. I will connect, I will just store this application to be installed in all these items, all these IP address, and I click one button. That's it. So 2 minutes it will take a copy of all this image into multiple systems, and it will run. So it's not necessary half a day or whole day or 1 week. Nothing is necessary. In one system, how much time it will take to finish a formatting? Maybe 1 hour or 2 hour. Correct. Now same time will be done in all the systems. So 2 hours to 3 hours or maximum 4 hours. That's it. All your systems has been formatted,
So
So
and
this
you are
Naveen,
not.
can be case on also for an organization, like when they push the
Hmm.
softwares to the systems.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like if we request for any software to be
Mm.
uploaded, yeah, installed in our
Yes,
system.
install. Admin will do now from his
Yeah,
system only. He will do. Correct.
yeah.
Same
So
thing.
we don't
Only
have that
thing is,
admin access. So they do from backend.
yes, exactly, exactly. Now we don't have the admin access. Now same thing. Only thing is your system has to be on. That's it. He will control everything from there. And now this year, see, previous maybe 10 years back, or 10 years back, the admin has to go and do these kind of formattings from the his own system. He has to take control of each system separately. Okay, now for this we can able to automate as well. I put the image, I want this image to be installed in all these IP addresses. That's it. The code we write, a 2 line script we'll write, and it will do the job. Okay. Come to the end of this section, serverless computing enables you to build and run applications and service without provisioning or managing servers. Lambda is a serverless compute service that provides built-in fault tolerance. As I told you, fault tolerance means it will manage the code by itself. It will know all the languages as well, and automatic scaling. The event source is an AWS services developer created application that triggers a Lambda function to run. The maximum memory allocated for a single Lambda function is 1 GB, that is 10 to 40 MB. The maximum runtime for a Lambda function is 15 minutes, but maximum no one will use 15 minutes at all. Only 1 or 2 minutes or 2 seconds only they'll use. Coming for the next one, Elastic Beanstalk. Now this is also similar to a serverless, but here what is happening here, end to end it will take care. Mainly we'll be using this for your uh, website developments and web applications also. This is also a compute service. Let us see this one. It is an easy way to get web applications and running, where Elastic's Beanstalk is a managed service. Managed service means always everything will be managed by AWS. So here you can see automatic handles. This itself will take the infrastructure provisioning and configuration, deployment also, load balancing, auto scaling, health monitoring, analysis and debug, logging. You don't want to pay anything for Elastic Beanstalk also. But in case if you are taking any other resources along with this Elastic Beanstalk, only we have to pay for that. Only we have to pay for that. So this is the best option for when you go for compute service, that too for website development or web application development. So that's the Elastic Beanstalk. It is serverless. Lambda is serverless. Here it is. There AWS will manage, and that's for only minutes. But here it is an equal to an EC2. But EC2, you have to go and manage the infrastructure, control, operating system, and everything you have to do. In Elastic Beanstalk, you don't want to do that also. You just focus on your application, but based on what you want and all those things we decide and we have to take it. Now what is the main advantage here? You can see it will support all the web applications written on the common platforms such as Python, Node.js, PHP, .NET, Java, Ruby, Go, Docker. Every language it will support. Your job is just to upload your code. So your job is only upload your code. HTTP connection, server, application, language, server language, interpreter, operating system, host, management, everything will be taken care by Elastic Beanstalk. That means simply I would say that if you know that you want to launch a website, means you need a IP address, you need a domain name system like GoDaddy, you have to take the service and all those things, right? So those things also not needed. You just focus on your code. AWS will take care of that. As Elastic Beanstalk will automatically handle the deployment, such as you are launching your servers or Puma. Or these are all servers: Ninjax server, Passenger, Puma, Microsoft Intel service. All the server management and everything will be taken care by AWS itself. And mainly when we have to use this Elastic Beanstalk, when we have a application or a website developed through these kind of programming languages, we always go with Elastic Beanstalk. So this is also a compute service. So it is up to us whether we take EC2 or Elastic Beanstalk or ECS or Lambda or Fargate or container services like Docker. It is up to us based on which application we develop that we will use it. Okay. Now, what are the benefits of Elastic Beanstalk? Fast and simple to start using. Developer productivity will increase because he has already done most of the things. Difficult to outgrow, it will not go beyond our control as well. And complete resource control. You will be having a complete resource control. So coming to the end of this section, Elastic Beanstalk enhance developers' productivity, simplifies the process of deploying your application, reduces management complexities as well, and it will support all Java, .NET, PHP, Node.js, Python, Ruby, Go, Docker, and everything. And there is no charge for Elastic Beanstalk. We pay only for the resource that we use. So there is no additionally, if you take any other service only along with it only, we'll be charging it. Otherwise, you'll not be able to charge. Will not charge. Okay, so these are the compute services. We came to the end of this section. So we talk about different compute services and Elastic Beanstalk, Lambda, container services. Coming to the knowledge check, which AWS service helps developers quickly deploy resources which can make use of different programming languages such as .NET and Java.
Beanstalk.
C
Yes,
option.
Elastic Beanstalk, right? Okay, so the correct answer is C. Fine. So anyone can open your Educate Lab. we'll finish the compute lab, and once we finish storage lab, we'll use our personal account. Compute lab alone, we'll check it in the educate lab, so that we'll finish it faster as well. Is Gautam sir, you're ready to share your screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So others, yes, you please do along with me, or if you're planning to do separately, it's up to you. But anyway, the steps are there. You can just follow the instructions so that you'll complete faster. Yes, second one, getting started with compute. Yes, that one. The compute service we have done, we are going to launch EC2 instance. So for that, first we need VPC subnets. Everything will be there, I think so. Let us just check one more time. Yes, getting started with compute service. Yeah, this is just the first one only. Just click continue, and go for the previous tab.
I don't do like this for all.
No. That's what you can just come to the previous tab. You can just do that. Close it. Just continue and close it. That is just for simply your understanding. They're mentioning. Close this one, sir. You can close this tab. This is just for your understanding. You can slowly, when you have time, you can just watch it. No. Tab, sir. You go to the main tab itself and close this tab and go for the other one, modules.
Okay.
No, so the tab on the tab in your browser
This one.
tab.
Can I
Then
close
only
it? Huh?
close it. Yes, close it. Click modules. You can click modules.
Windows.
Yes, second one. Compute started with compute simulation lab. Simulation lab. Yes, loaded, and we'll see what are the things we are going to do it.
Which service we are going to?
Yes, we are going to see about EC2 service. Okay, we are going to talk about EC2. So type EC2 and press enter. So others, you can just see that simulation instruction is there. Na? That also you can able to click that. You'll be able to see the PDF with steps as well. If you do along with me, I will be able to help you, and we can able to finish it as well. Okay, 1 minute. I'll just move this one. uh, okay, so select EC2. So first one, I think you guys have to know the objective of this one. What are the things we are going to do here in this lab? In this lab, we are going to launch an EC2 instance with the termination protection. Termination protection means no one should be able to terminate it only unless and until we go and change the termination option. Then we are going to monitor the EC2 instance. We are going to modify the security groups. We are going to connect to another EC2 instance and manage its fleet as well, and manage the state of your EC2 instance. That is, I told you, like life cycle of your instance, that we are going to see. And in between, we are going to change the instant type as well. And we are going to test the termination protection and check the EC2 limits. Okay. So first, everyone click the first task one, launching your EC2 instance. We search for EC2 instance and we typed, we press enter. You'll be able to see EC2 instance. You can able to see the button called launch instance, correct? Launch instance. Yes, sir. You can continue. Click launch instance. Yes. The name, what you have to type is web server, W caps EB hyphen server, yes caps. No, no, server hyphen, server hyphen server, yes caps. Come to the end and press enter. Come to the end, press enter. Yes. Next one, additional tag links are there. Click that. Additional tag links, the right side, additional tag links. Instance is selected default. Now, no, 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 wait. Instance is selected default, right? Leave the instance. Again, you select that button, resource type, resource type. There, resource type. No, 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 there, sir. Let's same place. Name and tag itself. Resource type. Resource type is there, na?
Yeah.
There you select again volume alone. You select it. Volumes. Yes. Next we come for AMI. So in the AMI, we have to search for an AMI. So we type Windows Server. Type Windows space server S caps space server S caps again space 2019 2009 9 space base B caps BASC. Yes, and type enter. Yes, you are able to see the server base one. Select that. Choose select. Right side select is that. Yes, select that. Now we selected a server type. Next, we are going to select the EC2 instant type. You are able to see that is T2 micro is there, not T2 micro left side on top. Instant type is T2 micro. Let it be T2 micro itself. Okay. Let it be like that. We'll come for key pair. Key pair is nothing but your secret key and secret ID. Okay, so select key pair here. Yes, select key pair and proceed without a key pair. We just go now. We don't want to proceed, which are just a lab only. So proceed without the key. Next one, network settings. Everyone are following? Next one, network settings. Click edit there, sir. Edit there. Edit right side.
Sir, can you wait for a minute? I am on a. I have
Mhm.
not yet reached here.
Okay, where are you? Yeah.
What we have to put at launch instance page?
Launch instance, click that and type web server. So just, oh, you cannot scroll above. Web server, you type web hyphen server, W and S caps, and press enter.
To the writing of regional historians to the national historiography provided a momentum to the writing of regional histories too. As a result, the attention of historians will
Okay, web server.
Yes, press enter.
Only web server, right?
Yes, web hyphen server, enter.
Okay.
You came.
No. No. Yeah. Next.
Additional next line, next immediately after that you'll able to see additional tag links. Add additional tag links are there.
Yeah.
Click that and select resource type as volumes. Resource type volumes also you select.
Okay. Yeah. Done.
Next come, it will come automatically dump to a page. There you type Windows wcaps Windows space server space 2019
Yeah. Done.
space base.
historical document
Base you type and you click enter.
in
Hmm.
It
Python.
will show you the Microsoft base. Select that.
Historical
Done.
and it contains eulogies of heroes and
Yeah.
stories of historical
Okay, now scroll down, it will automatically come down. T2 micro is there, leave it as it is. Now select the configuration as key pair. Key pair you select proceed without a key.
events, battles, lives of greatness, workers can be divided into various
Yes,
types such as
Proceed. Just a
biographies
minute.
of
you
heroes,
just select that option key pair itself. It will show you the option
events,
proceed
Yeah.
without a key.
Yeah.
Yes, now you click edit network settings. You click edit.
and state
In this VPC you required, sir, you can continue. Select lab VPC.
can be workers can be divided into various types such as biographies of
Yes, Gautam sir, you can also start.
dynastic history,
Lab VPC.
descriptions of
VPC, first
events,
one in the network settings. First one, no, no, left. There.
divided
Select this one. Required. That option, Lab VPC. It is already in the default. You select Lab VPC.
Marathi workers are various
Select that.
of various
Uh,
types. Subclass
Now
workers
Lab VPC is selected.
subclass
No, I think so.
Chhatrapati
No,
No,
this
Shivaji
no.
here, right?
Click edit, sir. First click edit.
people
It
about
will show you.
Krishnaji Anand
Okay,
Singh
it came. I think so.
Abhineva Chhatrapati
Yeah, I
Shivaji
selected lab VPC only,
Chilapa describes the
but it
battle
was something is there
But it
here.
was not changed. I think so.
Let's see the
Me too
info.
getting the same one. Yeah.
Oh, you selected lab VPC?
Yes, I selected lab and getting the same thing.
Okay,
Okay,
fine then.
fine.
Come down. It is maybe the number might have changed. Next, click select existing security groups. Select existing security groups. Select in there. You'll be able to see. It get changed. There you'll be able to see web security service. Web security group. Select that one.
Hmm.
Yes. Scroll down. You'll be able to see the storage. 30 GB is there. By default, the 30 GB they are giving. So no need to do anything. So come down, click advanced details. Last, you see advanced details. Click that. Yes, in the IAM instance, in the instance profile, second one, instance profile, IAM instance profile. Second one, sir. Second one.
Okay.
Lab stack. It is also lab stack. Select that. Lab stack. Now termination protection is there. Na? Termination protection. You see, that one. Enable that. Enable that. Okay, now here we have to copy paste the user data from the simulation instructions. So what you would do, you just click that simulation instructions on the top. Scroll on the top, sir. This one, right side top. Click that. Click that. Getting started with compute simulation. Yes. Point number 18 you come. Scroll down and come to point number 18. Yes, 18. Go above, scroll above. Point number 18. You're able to see this code, na? Copy from this.
From
Choose.
PowerShell?
from PowerShell. Yes, copy text, go to your tab and paste it here. Right click, paste. Yes, exactly. Now it is just installing your Microsoft internal SSS, that is Information Service Web Server. Next, we are able to see that summary. You can able to summary section. You are able to see at the top right side, na summary section one instance is there.
Right.
Correct. Yes. So that is correct only. Now come down, click launch instance. Yes, your instance is launched. So left side you down you can able to see, right side down, view all instance, view all instance. Yeah, you're able to see the server has been launched. Left side, on the top you can see, no, on the top instances. First in the middle side, the middle itself web server is running na. Web
Yeah.
server. Check that web server box left side. Check box. Click that. Now here you can able to see this public IP address and everything. So this public IP address is your website launch site. Okay, don't want to do anything. Just it is showing in the details page. It will display all your information. So whenever we launch a server, we have to click this server, and you'll be able to see all the things we have done for this. Now click that security, sir, in the details page. Na? Below that, security is there. Right side, right side, right side. You see details, right side. No, slow, left side, left side. Slow, left side. Security. You crossed, sir, in the middle only.
Got it.
Middle, sir. In the middle, you see. Below. Details is there, na? You just now saw details, na? Left side, right side, you see. Right side.
Yeah, this is
No. Scroll the mouse in the middle. Keep the mouse center. Center. Go above. Slowly go above. Mouse.
On validation
security.
Security. Click that security. Now
network
you are able to see the security information that is available to you. That is, it is been showing as web security group. Okay. Next, choose networking.
ensure that
Networking. Yes. Networking. You
we
can
have
able to see
compiled and edited 22
IP
volumes
address,
of
private address, and everything it is showing.
Lamdba इतिहास
Now
की साधने
you are able to see the
and
instance on the status check on above. Status check, you are able to see two
compiled
bar two check passed.
volumes of
Scroll there. Yes, exactly. So
Marathon
that's mean your system is
Marathon
running correctly.
मराठ्यांचा च्या
Okay.
इतिहासाची साधने
Now at the bottom you are able to see a
were
button
very
called
scholarly
continue.
prefaces to each of the 22 volumes. He stated
Click.
history is the
Yes,
all
click continue. We
of
will
the
go
past.
for the next section.
He wrote
Now we launched our
of the
instances. We are going to check our monitor our
22
service.
22
So
volumes
choose
stated
status
that
and
history
alarms. You're able to see second
all
one.
includes
Networking same line. You see status and alarms.
inclusive
That one. Status and left side,
of
left
the
side,
past
left
society.
side, left side. Same line, left side. Status and alarm. Now
Political
this is where you can able to see to status
and wars
and
was
alarms. That is your CloudWatch alarms. You can able to check it.
the political
So
images
you're able to see system reachability and instance reachability.
the seizing
Next,
power.
choose monitoring, sir. Next one, monitoring is there, na? Next tab, monitoring. Now, monitoring is the CloudWatch. Here, you can able to see like your CPU, how your CPU will have. If you right click and click your taskbar of your computer, task manager, you'll be able to see performance now.
Hmm.
Yes, you have shared your entire screen.
No, I
Okay, it's okay, fine. So you guys can able to see, go to your task manager and you see performance will be there. Na? When you click your task manager, you can able to see disk space, how much used, internet, how much is coming, CPU, memory, how much it is used, all those things you'll be able to see. Same thing only this CloudWatch is monitoring, as I told. Okay, so here you can see CPU utilization, network package, written disks, and everything.
Orient
Okay.
and
Now
histography.
go on top, sir. You're able to see actions button is there, na? Actions button.
in Sanskrit and
Click
some
that
languages.
and choose monitoring and troubleshoot. Monitoring and troubleshoot, it's showing right there. You said get system log, get system log. So it will just show you all the system login details. That is your system, that the server not now you have launched. As I told you, it's nothing like by, but you are taking a rented computer online. So this is your computer. This computer, what are all things happen and everything will be collected here. Okay. So just click. This is just for review only. Just click cancel at the bottom. You see cancel button is there. Yes, cancel. Come back. Now again select web server. Again select web server. Choose the button and again click actions. Again click monitor and troubleshoot. Monitor and troubleshoot. Monitor and troubleshoot. Get instance screenshot. Get instance screenshot. So this is your physical computer. That means your virtual computer where this is your physical computer desktop. You're able to see this is your instant screen. How it looks like a normal computer. This is
Both
also just for
are
review only.
records.
You can click cancel at the bottom.
Inner Wheel Club.
Okay. Now third part. So Rupali, you came done.
Yes, yes. Done.
Okay, fine. Task 3, we are going to change the security groups. So left side you see security groups. Left side some columns are there. Na? Yes, security groups is there. Below that. Yes, yes, yes. Now next to the your web server security groups. You are able to see web server security group. Middle one. That one left side checkbox. You click the checkbox. Left side, yes. Below you're able to see inbound rules as we learned security groups, inbound rules and outbound rules. Now choose that inbound rules. Now edit inbound rules. Right side you see edit inbound rule. We are going to add an inbound rule called add rule. Now we are going to launch a website. So HTTP access. Choose HTTP. Type as select that and type HTTP. You're able to see selected HTTP. Choose sources from anywhere IPv4. Anywhere IPv4. Yes. Now save rules. At the bottom, save rules. Yes. Fine. Now we'll go and connect your instance using AWS Systems Manager, Fleet Manager. What is this Fleet Manager? We'll see. Click continue. Yes. In the search box on the top, you type Systems Manager. Systems Manager. Yes. Enter. Once you type fully enter. Yes. Select Systems Manager. Yes. In the left navigation pan, you can able to see Fleet Manager. Left side, you can able to see Fleet Manager. Below, you see below. Scroll down. Left side, Node Management. There is a Fleet Manager. Just click that Fleet Manager. Fleet means nothing but lot of server you are managing. Okay, now this is the server which we have launched. You see that web server name is web server. All your web server. This is like your task manager only. It will have all the controls here in your systems manager. Now here you can able to select that your web server and you're able to see node action is there na right side, top right side, node action drop down list. Yes, select that and click connect. Then connect with remote desktop. Yes, we are going to connect our desktop remotely. Now to remote access, you need to see like your computer. You want to log into your computer. What you want?
IP address
No, no, no.
or
Log into a You already taken a computer. You bought it.
credentials.
Yes, exactly. So now username is administrator. Type A caps administrator. Yes. Next one password is P caps at the rate. Yes, yes at the rate. Yes, yes. W capital letter. O capital letter. No, 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 no. Come back come delete that. Okay, yes, p@ss okay sir. So you have clicked the simulation lab now. You have
Mm.
clicked that simulation instruction now. Go to point number 42, copy that code and come paste that 42
The settings of
password,
Windows
copy that
11
password,
format trained in the British
uh,
education
paste it.
system show an inclination to restore the pride. The writing
Yes, paste it and click that's I think enter empty space there. Click connect. Now you are able to see you have been connected to a computer. You have been connected to your computer which you have taken from AWS. You're able to see its desktop view. Okay. So again, so we have to disconnect this service. You're able to see actions there. Actions, yes. Choose end session. Choose end session. End session. Yes, the pop-up window, select end session. Yes, now you came back out of just that is just for viewing whether you might not believe now whether you have taken a computer or not. For that we are going and checking it. Okay. Now resizing your instance. Okay. Continue. Everyone completed this till this?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Click continue. Resize your instance. Now again go and type you already come to this page. So type EC2 in the search box and click enter and select your EC2 management console. Yes, instances, left side instances. We are not going to launch. So we click left side instances. Yes, select that. Yes, now select web server. Now instance state, that is we are going to stop the instance. Whether it is getting stopped or not, we'll check. On the top, you're able to see instance state, like actions, instance state. Now collect stop instances. Yes, the pop-up window of here, click stop. You're able to see it is stopped. Correct now? Because we have not set any permissions. Okay. Now it is stopped. Okay. Why we want to stop this instant? Now we want to change the instant type. Like you want to your tire got punctured or your tire you want to change the tire of a car. The car is already running. What you will do? The car is already running. You want to change the tire of a car.
Want
What
to
you will
stop
do?
some.
Yes, exactly. First you stop. Same thing. The server is already running. So we stop the server. Now we are going to change the tire. That is change the type. Now again select web server. Web server, left side, left side. You have to you didn't select, no? We are not selected. Web server, the server which we launched. Now click actions. Now click actions, instance settings. Now change instant type. Change instant type. Now from here we are going to change it from T2 micro to T2 nano. We are going to change. Yes, nano you select. Nano second line itself is there. Nano second line. Now click apply. Now we are changing the tire from bigger one to smaller one because T2 micro is the largest one, nano is smaller one. Now again start the instance. To start, what we can do? Again we select web server. No, web server. Yes, instant start, instant state. You can able to see instant state on the top. On the top, same thing only on the top where you stop the instance. Start instance. Yes, now your instance is getting started. Everyone done? Yes, Rupal, you're done.
Yes, for me, after clicking start in instance, it came to the next page directly.
Yes, everyone.
Yeah.
Same thing only. because next step you will click continue, you will be able to see your instance is running. You're able to see now the instance is running.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone. Yes, now click web server. Click web server again. Now what we are going to do, see, when we stop the instance, it will not ask anything. It gets stopped. Correct, na? Now
Hmm.
like that, when we someone terminate the instance, it will terminate. So we should not happen. It should not happen like that. So we are going to enable the termination protection instance. Okay. For that, first you select web server. Select web server. Left side, sir. Left side. Web server as usual. Web server. Select instance state and click terminate instance. Terminate instance and terminate. What has happened? You see on the top, it got failed. Correct, na? Because
Hmm.
when we launch the instance, do you remember about the instance termination? We put enable. That means people cannot go and terminate. People cannot go and terminate easily because termination protection we have done. Now we'll remove the termination protection. To turn off this termination protection, what we can do, go to your actions. Go to your actions and click instance setting. Change termination protection. Now change termination protection. You're able to see it is enabled. Na? Termination protection enabled. Uncheck that. Uncheck that. Uncheck that. And save now. Yes, now termination protection has been removed. Termination protection has been removed. Now you can go and choose terminate instance. You will be able to terminate. Now your instance is stopped.
Yes.
Yes, so that's the lab. We have done it. You can click continue. Yes, you can click continue.
Next.
Yes, next, continue. Next, anything is there? It came out. Okay. Final assessment. We'll go for the final assessment. Let us try this one. We have completed this lab. We'll do the. I think you all got the batches, right? You're getting the batches, the Credly account.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which compute service would be a developer choose if they want to run a serverless application? No,
Mm,
serverless. Lambda. Yes. Let us check. Lambda. Yes.
Yeah.
Containerized application. Which is a containerized application in this?
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes. Yes. Exactly.
Kubernetes.
Yes. Select Kubernetes. Which statement is correct about the architecture of an EC2? Instance is placed inside a subnet within a security group and a virtual and within a region. Instance is placed within a security group, within a subnet, within a region, and within. Instance is placed within a security group, within a subnet, within a private VPC, and within a region. Okay, you guys remember the architecture?
That object lives entering
Hmm?
Yes,
Third
sir. I
one.
think third one.
Third one.
But
Subnet, then
VPC.
security group, VPC, and then region.
Subnet, then security group, then VPC. Yeah?
And then region.
and has been given.
Within a
I think the
VPC,
third,
within a security group, within a subnet.
yeah, third one. This instance plays within a VPC, within security group, within subnet, and within the region.
Mm-hmm.
But also about the therapeutic local people
No,
agriculture
we have to go in the other way. Na? Instance for security group.
depends on blood collected and the cycle or cycle or the sector. In the
Plays within
history
security group,
of
within subnet,
this one.
within region.
No. The security group within subnet region virtual is not there. VPC security group. Not there. Okay, second one, you go ahead with second one. You're going ahead with second one. Same thing only it is there, no? No. First one, I think so. Click it.
Done. That's gone.
No, it's gone.
Establishing the fundamental feminism that
Okay, developer has a workload that run for a 6 months, total of 6 months, and can withstand interruptions. What will be the most cost efficient, easy to purchasing option? As we already said, like 6 months it can withstand means
Reserved.
It's out.
no. 6 months can withstand interruption. That means he has timeline.
Yeah. Then on demand.
Saving plan instances.
Spot instance or saving plan. First you select spot instance, then we'll go for another one. Yes, spot instance because we have 6 months timeline. Na? Okay.
corporate policy method,
Which of the following convention choose affects the pricing of an EC2 instance?
The security group.
the
Security group.
the types and
Instant type. First one pricing is instant type.
MICHE
Storage configuration
corporate
IAM.
total new concept
Storage configuration IAM and instant type.
archaeology of knowledge argues that the prevailing practice of
Storage instance type and I
IAM.
chronological
No. This is not IAM role. AMI. So AMI.
that archaeology does not strive to reach the ultimate historical picture.
Security groups which are true.
Various transitions in the past.
Security groups acts as a firewall to protect an instance.
Explaining the transitions in history.
Security groups can be modified, but the user must stop the instance. Cannot be modified. Security groups can be modified at any time. Security group can be modified at any time and act as a firewall for the instance. Yes.
only two.
Yes. Two only. They asked to select two only.
Uh,
Yes. Easy to auto scaling can help easy to scaling. Which kind of scaling method does AWS easy to auto scaling support? Auto scaling will go with horizontal scaling. Na? Horizontal scaling. Yes, I told you like adding the instance. Okay, we didn't come for auto scaling. Na? We'll be learning that horizontal scaling. Yes. Next one. Which definition best describes elastic load balancing? That monitors application automatically adds a remove capacity and resource group and resource change demand. Service that can set up, manage, scale, distribute memory. Node data can use monitor application. Changes
this
system incoming traffic along constituencies.
third one, second.
Now the service monitors, adds, remove capacity from the resource. Elastic load balancer, right? Okay. Last one.
I think
Service
the
that
fourth
distributes
one.
traffic. Distributes traffic. Distributes traffic. Yes. Now, a developer has a workload that will use auto scaling to launch additional instances when load increases to terminate the instance when load decreases. What will be the most cost efficient ad purchasing for instance that will be launched and terminated? So that is, they are saying that we can able to launch and terminate often. So they're not in a reserved state, correct? Na? So we cannot go for reserved state savings also.
On
Spot or
demand.
on demand, but spot we have already used for 6 months timeline, but here there is no timeline, so on demand. Yes.
Is this?
Yes. Not operating system. Operating system is decided by you. Network performance. Yes, network performance, memory and CPU is decided by you. Yes. A developer wants to retain data after an instance is deleted. Which storage should they use?
Block store.
Yes, go with block store. A developer is about to launch an EC2 instance in the AWS Management Console. Which configuration must we choose first before they start the EC2 launch? Region. First, we have to select the region, right? So, region. Next, which of the following statements are true about our EC2 instance storage volume? Instant store volume. So, instant store, what will happen? You guys learned already.
These two?
Hmm? Volumes can be rebooted and still retain the data on the volume. No, no, it cannot retain. Na. Volumes can be rebooted, still data on the volume is fine. But retain after the instance is terminated, no chance because it is instant store. Boot can be still and can be encrypted. Act as a root volume, yes, that is also will be there. Mm, that's a root volume. Volume is encrypted by default. Is data rebooted and act as a root volume? Last one. The data volume can be act as a root volume. Yes.
And this one.
And this one, correct. Because it's rebooted. We are not saying retain. Rebooted means the data will be there. Okay. Click submit. Which best describes AWS marketplace?
I think fourth one.
Yeah, software listing.
Software
Thousands of
listing.
marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Thousands of listing. Yes. Software listing. Which of the Amazon EC2 wizard does a developer choose operating system that will run on the EC2 instance? AMI. Yes. Fine.
And
Already you got passing score 70%. That 1 mark only is left out. No? There was some confusion there. Okay, fine. Click continue and you will be able to get the badge. You can close this tab and come to your modules tab. Click modules and claim your badge. Yes, click claim your badge. Now automatically this educate lab badge will come to you. Okay. Fine. So when we are launching an instance, we will not have these many steps. Only normal steps only until we launch only. But the thing is, we have to launch with VPC and subnet and all those things. Okay, that will maybe first we'll do the storage lab, then we'll do the other labs. Okay, so others you completed.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Fine. So we'll see that tomorrow. The next topic, I'll send you this document of compute lab today. We have completed it, so I'll send you that document. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yes, yeah.
okay.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Thank
all.
you.